here with Jay Cormier of Off the Page Games with his latest collaboration, Harrow County, the game of Gothic conflict. Jay, tell us a little bit about the game.
It's an amazing 1 versus 1 asymmetric game, and it can actually play up to 3 players. It's bonkers. Let me tell you the story first of all. So about 100 years ago, there's a witch named Hester that was hung and burned by this tree, and then she was buried under this tree. Actually, there she is. A couple years later, a little girl named Emmy was born out of the hole in this tree. Everyone assumed she'd be the witch, and they kept their eyes on her. But even though she grew up with powers, she wasn't Hester. She became Emmy, and she became a protector of the town of Harrow County. And so this game has Emmy and her friends, and you choose one of them at a time to play as, protecting Harrow County, trying to rescue townsfolk, while the family of Hester has come back to town, not liking what's happened, and they want to destroy Harrow County. And they're going to be placing these storm tokens and trying to create havoc and destroy buildings in Harrow County. After that, there's a third faction that can be introduced called Cammy, who's the twin sister of Emmy, but she also born from this tree, but she was absconded when they were babies to the city. She comes back to Harrow County, and she wants to rule over Harrow County. So it's a third way to play. When you play with Cammy, you add an element of deduction to the game, which is bonkers. Then, Hester can be a third player. Hester's dead. She's dead, so she controls the roots. She has these little root tokens that she places on the board, and in an effort to try to infect the haints of the opponents. And so everybody has these little haints, and Hester can actually take these snake tokens.
Oh, nice. Snakes.
And stick them in the ear of the haints, and they are now infected.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome.
And they, what's cool about infected haints is that when it's the family's turn, they can control their own haints. They can move this haint around, attack with it, pick stuff up. But when it's Hester's turn, she can control any infected haints. And so it becomes a really cool game. Usually in a 3-player combat game, you get a lot of ganging up on people, 2 against 1, but you can't do that here because the third player doesn't have their own units. They're using your units. And she needs to equally infect both sides, because once she gets an infected haint from each side to the same hex, she gets to eat them, and she creates a bonfire on that space, and she can come back to life. And it's just amazing. It's really cool.
That's straight out of the comic.
Right out of the
Straight
comic.
out of the comic.
All right, so you're going to be playing as Emmy and the Protectors, and you're going to be trying to protect and save these townsfolk. You're going to be playing as the family of Hester, the witch that's buried under the tree, and you don't like anything that's happening here, and you want to destroy Harrow County by destroying these buildings. So there's some asymmetry at play. First, explain how you get points and how you win. How you win is by getting to 7 points. Whoever gets 7 points triggers their end game. Whoever has the most wins. How do you get points? 3 ways you get points. 1, killing each other's haints. These are called haints. And if you kill them, you get a point. Second way you get points is if you king of the hill, king of the mountain. At the end of a round, if you control the brambles, you get a point. A round is when each of you have activated 3 mason jars. Then the round is over. The third way you get points is asymmetric. So you want to rescue these townsfolk. How you do that is if you ever have a unit on the same hex as the townsfolk and a unit on an adjacent hex, at the end of any action that this exists, you can pass this from here to here. It can be a little bit speedier than that because you can have a nice chain like this and you can pass it for free all the way to here. So that's that. You want to get it all the way home, and then you get 2 points for rescuing a townsfolk. You want to destroy these buildings. Any turn doing anything, at the end of your action, if Levi, here, is on a hex without a storm, you get to place a storm on that hex. You need to create a contiguous path of storms from your home hex, so you need one here as well, all the way to a building, and you destroy it for 2 points. First to 7 wins. So now you know how to win, how you get points. How you play the game is only 4 actions you have to understand, and then we can start playing. This is your abilities. And that's in the shape of these here, so that's hopefully will remind you that you're going to be doing these abilities by doing this. Each of you do it differently. The Protectors, if you take this action, you're going to choose one of those rows to activate. The top row is spawn. It's in the shape of a plus. That's hoping to kind of make you remember adding units to the board. To spawn, let's just say you're like this, you can add units to the hex where your legend is. This is called your legend, or your home hex. And currently your spawn value, I think, is 3. And you can well imagine as you collect these tokens, at the end of any round, if you're on a hex with tokens, you collect them. For you, that means you put them on the appropriate row, and it's going to increase that number. The next one is move. Movement works such that you can take all the units on one hex if you want, or less if you want, and move them to an adjacent hex and go 1, 2, 3. So that's movement. For you, it costs 1 more move to move onto storms. You have no penalty for moving on storms. Both of you, it costs 1 more to move onto mountains. The last one is strength, and very simple. The number for you, you just put that many cubes into the battleground there. That's it. That's going to be for attacking. When you take this action, you have a number here, 3. That's how many tokens you pull out of your bag. That's how many you have to start. We just put them out so you can see what you got if you want to look at your distribution. 4 move, 2 spawn, and 2 strengthen. You pull out 3 and you activate them. Whatever you get, that's what you get. In future, this is the beginning mode. In future modes, you're going to be able to mitigate some of that luck by pulling out 5 and putting 1 back, etc., etc. But this is the training mission. All right, so that's how you activate all that. That's this. This one's done. Next one is wild. These green tokens. You start with 1. This means you get to add 1. So you add 1. You activate each of them, and then you keep them for the next round. A wild token is literally just 1 spawn, 1 move, or 1 strengthen. And if you have 2 of them, you can do 2 different things or 2 of the same things, whatever you want. And then the next round, if you do it again, now you have 3 wild tokens, so it gets additive. That's that one. This one has a hand and a scroll, which is your legend here, the hand and the scroll. The hand token is unique per legend. This is 2 of the legends, but there's many more legends that you can play as, and they have unique powers. But the scroll is unique per faction, so the family always plays with this and that. So for you, for your scroll ability, you start with one of these barbed wire path tokens. You can place this up to your range away from Emmy. Your range is 2 always, unless you're on a mountain. That's it. So it's pretty much 2. So you place this. If you place it as barbed wire, it means nobody can go in that hex ever. It's blocked. So that's one way. If you place it as a path, it means it costs 1 less to move in there. Right now, it's free to move in there. So you can do that anytime, even if you're not activating move, you can move in there for free. Not only that, but the path also helps you pass the townsfolk through to get home as well. So you can use the paths to help with your townfolk. So that's yours. The Emmy ability says you get to add a cube to every hex that has a hint. If that hex is ever attacked, before they drop the cubes, that cube gets added to the attack. Or if Emmy ever enters a hex with a cube, that cube goes into your ready pool. Your ability for your scroll token is you get to put a storm on any hex that has one of your hints. So I mentioned before, you always get a storm at the end of any action where Levi is, but this one lets you put like a storm there. So you can kind of spread out. As you power it up, you get to pull things towards that storm. You pull an ability token, you pull one of your units, you pull one of her units. That's what that does. The last one is attack. Let me set up an example. So if you're attacking, you announce the attacking hex and the defending hex. You have more units, so you get a bonus cube. If you were attacking, she would still get the bonus. Whoever has more units gets a bonus cube. You have the ability to add a free move, spawn, or strengthen that you can do before the attack or after the attack, in addition to this bonus cube. So you can save it to after if you want, because you want something else to do. But then you take all the cubes that are in the ready pool. We start with 3 each in the ready pool. And then you would get another one, because you would have at least a bonus one, 4. And you drop them into the cube tower. Assume you've all played with a cube tower before. Not all the cubes are going to come out, or they might, who knows. And if you have if the attacker has the same or more cubes come out, you win. It costs 2 cubes to kill a hint, then you get a point. If you have fewer cubes come out than your opponent, and they both have a hint on, you can do a hint clash, where you both can spend cubes and you both kill, and you both get a point. And that's it. That's literally all the rules. At the end of a round, we'll check for the bramble point, and then this start player token will go to the other player.
A lot of people will start with this one because of Levi's power, which I don't know if they explained, but Levi can, any paint that's on or adjacent to the same color hex as him, if it was set up like this, you could move that paint there and move these off. So you start your turn with that. If you do that first, you can move all these off in whatever direction you want, split them up, and then he will make a storm at the end of every action.
Okay.
And because of this, you can make a storm on one of the haints that you move. So it's a good first move. There's lots of good first moves, but that's a common one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm moving all of these off.
Yeah,
And
you can move them.
can I split them up and
Yeah,
stuff?
that's not a bad strategy.
Okay.
And now you get to put a storm on either of these spots.
Okay, yeah, I'll put one
You get to
here.
put one on Levi, which I could have just done that, but
Okay.
yeah.
All
So
right.
now that's the end of your action, and it's his action.
Okay. And to pick these up, it has to be Emmy on it, not one of them.
No, the haints can also pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yes, any unit.
So if I did
Yeah,
1, 2, so my move is 3.
3.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
and I get all of these.
you do.
Wow.
And
And I can zoop
pull
this.
that townsfolk back,
Okay.
which is a very good. That's what I keep wanting people to do,
Yeah.
but everybody builds the huge chain,
Oh.
partially because they're paranoid about leaving that empty.
Where? Oh, this
That
goes
one goes
here.
there, and now you get that other token. So now you have
This one.
2 path / barbed wire tokens you can do
Okay.
when you pick the legend turn.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is the combat action, right? So
That's right.
this is, you get one of,
You get to pick one of those.
Pick one
so
of
you
those.
can move one, add a cube, or spawn one. And you can do that before or after you drop the cubes in the tower. And
Okay.
you get to drop cubes in the tower. And remember that if you attack like from here to here, or here to Emmy, you get an extra cube because Emmy's on her own. If you attack Emmy, you can push Emmy 1 hex if you succeed, and kill any of these haints.
okay, so does the location of where things are matter for attacks, or do you have to be adjacent for
You have
attack?
to be 2 hexes away.
Okay,
So your
2
range
hexes
is 2
away.
unless you're on a mountain, and then it's 3.
Ah, okay.
You can't be 1 hex away.
You can be 2
Or closer.
or closer.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
And then, so do the amount of haints determine how many cubes you're
No,
putting in the
it's
tower?
just a comparison. If you have more, the side that has more gets an extra cube. If it's the same, nobody gets an extra cube. And
Okay.
these count as a unit for that calculation.
Okay, but I choose to attack from a
You do.
location?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. I'll do this one.
Great.
It's because I put this here.
Then what does that mean?
That means, great question. That means that now that you've done this, you could choose to make any of your other actions an attack instead of what it is.
Okay.
You don't get the bonus action of the first time.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna spawn one,
Okay.
and then I will attack here.
Okay, great. So now you get to add a cube to the pool. Do you want to drop it in? Or would you like me to?
Yeah, I'll drop them in.
Okay.
So am I just dropping
His
mine?
as well.
Okay.
So you have a better chance than me.
You do have a, yeah. Okay, so it's a tie. Attackers win a tie.
Cool.
So you spend 2, assuming you want to do that. You
Mhm.
kill any of these haints and you move Emmy 1 hex.
Here.
So that dies, and then I'll move.
It's kind of tricky. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know where I think that's where I would. Yeah, right. Good choice. And then you also get a point.
Sweet. Okay.
Cool. And that is your turn. Or your action. You're gonna have one more action, and then you're gonna get another one because you'll get the start player's token. So
Okay.
he has one more action in this round. You get one more, and then you get another.
This is a free 1 action of any of these.
But it's not with those numbers.
What does strengthen do again?
Strengthen adds a cube, so you can add another cube.
Okay.
You're up on cubes right now.
Yeah.
These should be in my bag, right?
Yeah,
And then this one
you
is
can
her
always look.
special ability.
that's right. which is to add. So you would add 2 cubes here, and then you would also get to place your path tokens. So you could put one here, and put one here, and then boom, you get your townsfolk at the end of this turn.
Okay, wow.
Which is probably what you were thinking. I didn't mean
Probably, let's say that's what I was thinking.
Sorry.
No idea. Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Yes.
And that lets this person get away.
And remember that this happens at the end of the round, but so if you're not doing anything else, yes.
Okay.
Good. And then you get 2 points for collecting your towns.
Okay.
That is, I think that's the fastest I've seen anybody get.
That was lightning
really
quick.
Yeah.
There. Well, I'm down a haint.
Yes, you are. You did. Yeah, it did have a consequence, so that's interesting. Okay, so now that's the end of the round. No, you have one more action. Now this will give you 2 actions that you get to choose.
Okay.
That will give you 3, but you don't know exactly what they're going to be.
Okay. And so these stack up, right? So if
Yeah.
when next time I did this, I would choose 3 actions?
Exactly.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'll go ahead and do this.
Okay, so
Grab
you get
another.
another one of these, and then you can pick what you want to do. And I'm very curious what you'll pick.
The 2 actions are move, or
Yeah, move, spawn, and strengthen, adding cubes to the battleground. Now
okay.
remember the brambles. If somebody ends the round on the brambles, they get a point.
Okay. And then these you collect at the end of the,
Of the
at the
round,
end of your
exactly.
round,
Yes.
or end of your turn.
Yeah, the end of the action. I said round,
End of the
I'm so
action.
sorry.
And then when I collect this, like
When you collect it, you make a choice. You either put it on here to make your power, like the amount you're pulling from the bag, higher,
okay.
or you put it in your bag because you want to have the option to come out more often. On the other side, you have a little more, it mitigates the luck factor after you get out of chapter 1, where you're pulling 4 and putting 1 back, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But here it's just straight going up.
Okay, so whatever I pull out of my bag and put on here, it's stuck there.
It's stuck there, and it doesn't matter what it is. It just changes the number you're pulling out of your bag. So
Gotcha.
Like here, yeah. Okay,
Gotcha.
cool.
Okay. Okay. So I have 2 things to do. I think I'm just going to, so it's 1 extra movement to move onto a mountain, right?
So it would take both of your tokens to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send 1 guy over here.
Perfect.
And
And then you get a point.
Can I ask what this symbolizes?
Yes, so in the next chapters, when you kill, you get, it increases the amount of paint it takes to get another point.
Okay.
But there are also like cards in the middle here that let you reduce this back down to 1 by getting that card.
Okay.
And it resets when it gets to 3. After you do that, it goes back down to 1.
So that's in a version of the game we're not playing with.
Yeah, it's in the next chapter.
Okay. How many chapters are there?
I think there are 6.
Okay.
Because there are also these other factions. There's Hester and Tammy, and there's all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
And
So
go
is that what? But you flip. Okay.
Yeah, he flips all of these. All of you flip all these over.
Okay.
He gets the start player token, and he gets to take another action.
Oh wow.
And then you'll get to do that at the end of this round.
so like right now, I'm choosing one of these actions to take.
Yep. Yes.
That's not the start of my turn, or
It is the start
it
of your
is.
turn.
Oh,
It is
okay. So
the start of
because
the
it's
next round,
switching, I'm doing
exactly.
2 in a row. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's also something in the other chapters that you're fighting over. Because there's a card you can grab. But anyway.
Can we enter hexes with each other's?
No.
Okay. So I
Good
can't go in here.
You can't unless you got to kill him. Get in.
And how do I get more haints?
You use your spawn, and you've got a token. So the next time you choose spawn, you get 4. Or you do one of the other. You do a wild or one of these.
Where's my spawn?
You may spawn on your legend or on your home hex.
But which one of these do I flip over?
This would be the one you would.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you could, you can mix it up a little, but that's
Okay.
the one that gives you the most.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Aha!
do this
You're a
guy,
wild man. Okay. There you go.
and so this is 1 move.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll do 2 move.
Okay. And then you have 1 more action left.
Let's do 3 move.
Okay.
And then
Great.
this guy goes here.
Yes. And now, anytime you activate his legend power, you can pull an ability token toward the storm that you make.
Okay, okay.
And then you're going to put a storm here.
Cool.
And now you've blocked this guy. That's good.
Okay.
Now it's his.
Spawning 4.
Okay.
And can I do a mix, or
Yes.
does it have to be all?
Nope, you can do a mix.
Thing.
But you have to put them on that hex or on any. Yeah. Okay.
I think I want them all here.
That's fine. And that's a path.
Yeah.
So Emmy can move here for free.
Oh, really?
If you, yeah.
So she could move here right now?
She can't because it'd be too many units. You can only have 4 units on the hex.
Oh. So I could do this and then move her here?
Yeah, you basically would have spawned one here and then moved her, and that's totally fair. You
So I
can do
did
that.
3, 1, and spawn.
Yep, you can do that. Yes, you can.
Okay. We're just going to see what happens.
Okay,
All
great.
right. And remind me, what is the hand again?
That's totally fine. That's his power. So when you do this, you get to do his power
Oh, okay.
and this.
Okay.
His power is right now it would be move your Haint from or onto brown. So you could move this one here, move this one there. So that would be a pretty good move.
Would I have to move this one?
No.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
And then this Haint is going to go here.
Okay.
This one will move here.
And it could go any of these. Well, it can't go into the mountain. It could go here, any of those, right? That's a good choice. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I didn't want to mislead you.
This guy's gonna move here.
Move on to that. Yes.
And then then I'm putting a
Make
storm,
on
on
one of the Haints. Yep.
This is too many storms.
It's a lot.
Um,
He's really all. That's good. He's doing a good job being all about the storms.
So that one's
Jay.
gonna go there. I already have a storm here. And then I pull.
A token.
Oh yeah, that might change where I want to put a storm
Yes.
then.
So like if you put him on here, you can pull the token toward him.
I'm gonna do this one,
Yeah.
and then
You can pick any of those 3. Actually, you can pull them from all over, but you probably want to pull one of those.
yeah, I'll just yoink.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter which one. Oh yeah, because I could put it in my bag or put it here. So
Right.
it might matter, but
Right.
eh,
Now
whatever.
that legend one is different, right? But yeah, okay.
Yeah, the scroll one
The
is
scroll
different.
is different, but you're gonna go on that hex
Yeah,
to make a storm.
I'm on my way there, so
Yeah.
I'll do that one.
Okay.
So then I get these 2.
Yes.
I'll just plop them both
There you go. That's yep.
there.
And now when you draw, except you don't even have to put it on there because there's one there.
Oh, okay.
So now you're at 4. When you draw from the bag, you can draw 4.
I draw 4, or do I draw 1 and then I do that 4 times?
You can draw.
I draw
in a second.
Oh,
draw 4
I
from
draw
the
4
bag.
things, and those are my 4 actions.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Um,
It's your move, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Hi.
did I get a point for? Is that the end of the
It's
round?
only at the end of the round.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this,
Okay. Awesome. So you get another one.
and then so I'm going to have 3 random things to do.
Exactly.
1,
Okay. Cool.
2,
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Love it.
Does that mean that opens up?
Yes.
Okay.
So now the next time you do that, you can move these or place, within their range. You'll have 3 to play with.
Okay.
And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the last action you have of this round, and then he's going to get 2 actions.
All right. I'm gonna draw 4 tiles from the bag, and then these tiles. Oh, that's not how that works.
Yeah, I know. I always do this.
It's not. So the 4 that I draw out, once I'm done taking those actions, I put them back in the bag.
Or you may choose to use them on your board.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Perfect.
Awesome. So that one's easy. You just get a cube.
Cool.
Yeah.
Done.
And then now you get 2 move and a spawn.
2 move and a spawn. Alrighty. 2 move.
Awesome.
And can I spawn?
Here
Jay-
or here,
Okay.
and you get one. Good. I think that's.
There.
You're not as scared. Like he could block you from spawning, but he can't remove that storm.
Okay.
And I can't ever remove storms.
Right.
So it just gets harder and harder for me over the game.
It's doomed. Yeah, and it's part of the reason for that is we want the protectors to feel the horror.
Yeah.
But also like it is. You guys have some advantages to killing and things. So, and as the game, as you go through the chapters, you get your cards are very very powerful one-shot cards, and the families are tokens that come out every time he does his bag.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So I'm gonna do this. So this
You're gonna
is
attack, okay.
any one ability,
yes,
or any one thing. So I can.
or after.
Let me just
So like, what were you thinking of doing?
spawning, I think. But wait, can
Okay. Where are you attacking?
Oh, I'm attacking it.
Okay, so this will only cost 1 cube to kill, and if you save that move, you could move into that space and get a point.
So I could do the move after.
Right.
Okay, so
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe, yeah.
that was what I was
Hoping
like,
to do.
I'll just do it next round.
That's
but-
actually why we made that rule.
Okay. So
So you're attacking from here to here, so you get an extra cube
okay.
because there are more.
Okay.
And
So
now you drop all those in.
Drop all these in.
We'll see what happens. What will the tree decide?
Oh, one of these fell down.
Yeah, just drop it through.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
And
So
then
you
I-
use one to kill that paint, you get a point for that. And then you have a move left.
And I can move into here.
Yes.
Or I'm moving all in.
Well,
Actually-
okay.
Or can well.
Personally, I would just move one paint in there because
Yeah, I was gonna move one in with me.
I wouldn't even move Emmy in, but you do whatever. I'm like, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do is cool. You do want one in there
Yeah,
at least.
let me-
You're going to get
Yeah.
another turn.
Okay.
So you're going to get the point, and then you could even move them out. It doesn't matter. And there's a path here, so you can go for free. Like, it's all
Yep,
good.
I see what. Yeah. Okay.
It's just very hard to defend that spot. So
Okay. So that was this,
yes,
and then I get a point,
you get a point, and now the start token goes to you.
and then I'm gonna do the
Everybody
exact same
flips.
thing again
Oh, you are? Okay.
here against here.
Okay. Now wait, this should be gone.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
should
yeah.
be.
I totally
Let's just say I put that there.
agreed.
Doesn't change
It
anything.
doesn't. Okay, great. Thank you. So yeah, you can still attack there. That's
Oh,
fine.
and I don't get. Is this 2-1 or is it
2-1.
Okay.
So you
I
still
would
get an extra cube.
Okay, so it sort of nets me out to 0. So I'm doing the same thing where I might move afterwards,
Great.
or
You
choose
can
my
do whatever
action.
you want after.
Okay. Okay.
That takes 2 to kill because
Oh.
it's not on the brambles.
Oh, not on the bramble.
Right.
Okay.
So now you get a point for
worth
that.
it. And then
Not
I'm
a
gonna,
violence. Okay.
and I'm going to.
And don't forget that you have this pass token.
Yeah. Wait, I can move these, or what are
You
they-
can move on to them for free.
I could just like move like that, or.
But what you could do is move both of these here
Uh-huh.
and then go there. But you want to go this way,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
So-
I don't. I can't
You're
say
not.
what I'm gonna do.
Good call. He didn't know.
Wait,
it was
can I do this? Like move that
You could,
in?
yeah, basically it would be like, no.
Okay.
I
Okay.
had to think about it.
Okay. So I can't just like rearrange these guys.
Yeah, you could use your move to do that and then move this guy here.
I don't know.
But yeah, you're trying to make the chain, I see. Or I don't know what you're doing.
No one could
No one-
possibly know what I'm
No
trying
one
to
can
do.
guess.
Alright, so that was my move.
What did you- okay,
Or
you
my,
moved.
my punch plus a move.
Cool. Very good. Okay.
Okie doke.
What is about to happen? I don't know.
I think I have to do this.
Okay. Great. Yeah, that's a good move.
So,
Yeah, put it there.
those are my 3 haints. So I can move these guys off of here somewhere.
You can actually move them for free onto this space.
Ooh,
And that
okay.
blocks my line.
Well, this is they're free anyways because I get to move them
Yeah,
off of this
exactly.
space. Okay.
But you can actually move them adjacent to anywhere but here for free. And you can't move there because there's a unit.
Okay. Let's send both of them here.
Alright. So
And
does
then-
that block my line?
It would
Okay.
block it in that direction, but you have a whole other possibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yes.
storm goes here,
Right.
and I claim this house.
You do, and you get that, and you get 2 points.
Oh no, I wasn't even thinking about these houses.
I know, right?
And I get this guy.
And then you get that, and now that happens at the end of the turn, but you do get to do this as well. You get to do the ability. You could pull like that in there.
I will.
Okay. And now that's your turn.
All right.
What should you do? Maybe
This. Let's.
that's cubes and your path and everything, which could be useful.
If Texas targeted.
For instance, you have how many paths? You have 3. So you could put a path here, a path here, a path here. But you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to move to that townsfolk because you don't get another move with that action. You do the wilds. There's
Can this go here for free?
yes.
Okay.
Once you pick an action, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do move. And
Okay.
I'm going to do 1, 2,
Okay.
and then 3, and
Okay.
then this can just move here for free.
That's perfect. And you have, but
And
you
then-
have
Yeah.
5 moves.
Oh,
So
okay.
you did that, and that's all
So-
good. But you still have 2 moves left. I think you did 3.
Yes. And the townsfolk can't go here.
No, but you could move that. I mean, I understand why you might
Or-
not want to do that. And yeah, townsfolk can't even pass through here.
Yeah.
I know, but
5.
it's
Okay.
precarious.
5.
Okay.
Okay.
5. Okay.
Yeah. And then I can.
Now what you
I want to leave. On my turn, I
you,
can move.
you could do this.
I don't want to do that.
All right, I'll stop. I'll
Yeah.
stop.
I have a plan.
Okay, I like it.
And then I can move him anytime I want, as long as it's my turn.
You have to do it at the end of your turn.
But on
at
my
the end of
next,
your action.
on my next turn, I could move him if I wanted.
Oh yeah, you could leave him there at the end of this action. He can go anywhere along this at the end of
Can
your...
he be targeted by?
No,
him?
he can't be
Okay,
attacked.
so I'm gonna move him here. I don't see any downside then.
There's no... Yeah, exactly.
All right, and
You
I
just
get,
want to move.
and I get these.
You get those. I'm super curious.
You'll see.
I'm excited. Okay.
I'm gonna do this one.
Yes, okay. Oh, go ahead. I'm used to Tabletop Simulator where I'm doing a lot for everybody because it's
Yeah, that
awkward.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Although I like it. I'm gonna try it.
It looks really good, like component wise.
And then
2 move.
I'll get this guy.
What is happening?
Wait, how can you can't go through this one?
True.
Oh.
I didn't see. Yeah,
Okay. So
You
this
can
is
go-
free, right?
That's free.
Okay. Then that's 2. That's
1, 2. Yeah.
so 3 movement so far.
2 move.
Or yeah, because that's free. Yeah.
There's 3. And what are you doing? Wild?
Painful.
Spawn.
You've thrown me into absolute chaos.
I am the storm guy. It's kind of what I do.
I am the storm.
I am the storm.
Okay.
I believe that's my turn.
Yeah.
3 move and a spawn.
And I can't attack.
You can, you just don't get a bonus because this allows you to turn any of these actions into an attack. If you would like.
A single 1 attack.
Yes,
or-
just an attack, no move or extra, whatever.
Okay.
Tense.
Dang, didn't. Okay.
It's cool. It's probably my fault. for
I'm
moving
going
that
to
guy. Uh-huh.
spawn,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna lick my wounds, I guess. But I could spawn. This is my spawn
Wait.
number.
This
Or-
is your legend ability.
Oh my. Oh,
This is your thing that would let you do that.
Oh, this. I'm gonna use
You're gonna
this.
use your wild, so you get another one, and then
then
you
I-
have 4
Okay.
actions total.
So
So you could
No,
definitely.
that's-
1,
Uh-huh.
2, and then.
Oh, you can't spawn there.
Oh, sorry,
You can
sorry.
spawn here, Or here.
So I have 1, and then I can do move. What is this one? Strengthen?
Spawn.
This
Or you
one?
could add cubes. That's move. And the last one is strengthen, which lets you add cubes.
Okay. So I put 1 down, and I have 3 remaining. 2, 3, 4.
Very cool.
Yikes.
I love it. Okay, now he has. That was his last action.
Yep.
You
that
have
was-
1 more action. I can't believe she did it again.
I have to try.
All right. Yes. Good choice.
Going to attack. So
Where are you
I'm attacking from here to here.
Okay.
So I'm adding 1 from my 1 bonus action.
Here you are.
And then because I have more, I'm adding another 1.
Okay, but remember, you could save that and move in and get a point. If you won the cube. If you're
Oh,
worried
it'd be
about
2v3 though.
Yeah. You're right. No. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it
You're gonna
safe
go all cubes. Okay.
because I can
You're
stop
more-
you from
wanna
getting a
stop
point.
him. Okay.
It's still
Yeah.
a net
Right.
benefit.
Yes.
to
You could still win too, which would be devastating.
Well, then it'd be a hate clash.
So you win.
You win.
It only
and you
costs
have to
1.
Spend 1 cube. That's
Yeah.
his.
That's mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Good try. No,
Get that out of here.
And then you get a point. Now we haven't gone over hate clashes, right? So I just want to explain this really quickly. So if this had been what came out, he would have been able to spend 1 anyway to kill that hate. You would have been able to spend 2 to kill one of his hates.
Ah, okay. That's what
Okay.
he was saying. Okay, that makes sense.
So there
And
is
that's the numbers no matter how many came out, as long as he had less.
well, the 1 is because he's on the you were on the random.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's always
2
2.
to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and this wouldn't have changed anything, but we forgot to add a storm.
We got to do that. Yep.
All right, so
But I
now
can free move through a storm if I have the line.
No, it costs 1 less. So it would cost just 1 if you put the path on the storm. Is that what you mean?
No, so if he wasn't here,
Oh yeah, the townsfolk doesn't
and
have
like,
to pay.
and this was
Gotcha.
here.
Yes. Yes. Now I understand your point. Yeah. You totally phrased it right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
all right, so lantern passes, right?
Lantern passes.
And these flip
He
over
gets-
And now you get to go again.
Oh, you get another action.
again.
Yep.
Again.
Okie doke.
What do you need?
I want to play more. I want to back.
Snakes.
On a plane.
Be just aggressive. You know, thing and really try to do something
Okay.
away. I am curious how it goes if I try to get it away. That's how we just like rush. We make. We didn't intercept.
What will you do?
I wanna see how much-
Okay, so you are 2 points away from winning. He does have the rest of the round
How you doing?
to.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Again, I was just in tabletop simulator mode.
My entire day has been the same height between my next meetings. Yeah, exactly. It's been great. I mean, I get to say hi to people. But then I'm like, the farther it's worse, I feel like I'm rushing everywhere. So I'm just stopping.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's so nice to see you. And
It's such an
I'm in a
interesting
super
board
rush.
state.
But also I have to go.
That you guys have.
I
love
had a plan and it
I
was
love that. I mean, that's great. It was probably, I think it was a good
because
plan.
I was gambling on you were just gonna fight me and move in here, and I was gonna zip him out with my last.
No zipping.
Because I was like, well, it's a 2-to-1 benefit. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love it. I mean, you're both really close to winning, so
Yeah.
it's a fun game to watch.
And I really love how in the way I am right now. For
Yeah, I
you.
like.
Yeah.
You're kind of both in the way of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because you're trying to make storms this way.
Yeah, he's got
and
to
this
connect.
way.
Yeah,
I was not even thinking about your storm stuff.
fair. Especially in the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever they're saying about him, I'll listen to it later.
Yeah.
So this
You can
level
now
here.
pull your hate, 1 ability token, toward the storm that you make on the hate.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really do much for me right now. I don't think I want to do combat. That's 4. This is 5. So I'm going to do this.
Okay.
And I have 5 things to do.
Okay.
So
Are you doing okay on time?
Oh,
I'm going to spawn 1.
And my brother's in the Summoner Wars tournament,
Okay.
and he's 2-0. So
Oh!
he's on to like the semifinals or something.
I'm gonna
And the
move
world champion Summoner
one.
Wars players in
That's
the,
two.
in the thing. So I was just like checking to see what
Cool,
he's doing.
cool. I don't mean to be nosy.
No, but I'm good on time totally.
Okay, great.
This was like one of the most excited
Oh,
games
awesome.
I was.
Oh, thank
I
you.
signed up for so many different events, but I was like, this one is really, really cool.
Oh,
I love
awesome.
mind management.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put 2 in there,
it's a real.
and that's 4.
So what's it
Yes.
called? Our plan is one of our plans is to play this.
My request.
So I didn't realize that
Storms can't go in here, can
That's
they?
right.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you've used 4 of your wilds?
Yeah, I have one more.
Okay.
I'm gonna put another cube in there.
Okay.
See what happens.
Okay, cool.
When I have so many options, I'm like, what do I do?
Yes. That's the end is like you have more. It's figuring out how to harness all your crazy potential.
Yeah. And it's we're both like 2 points away from the end too.
I know.
So
I
it's
can't. I'm on the edge of
it's
my seat
tense.
here, honestly.
Okay.